want to learn how to set up the how to build the forest.
Yeah. Let's do it.
Do it.
So
Rip it out and do it over.
we do it. I want to do it right, you know. Trim all the roots. You see, this root is too long. No feeder roots. Okay, the tree's no good. Make the trees weak. But after you trim it like this, then feeder roots come out, make the tree, your trees stronger.
And there's no worry about a tap root or anything with these.
No.
You cannot grow this one, right?
Someone said you couldn't grow, right?
There's no feeders though.
Dan talked to me.
There's no feeders.
I've never tried it.
Well, the root is have to be strong, good. But this root is not good.
It'd be hard. You could try, but it'd be hard.
Try.
There's one root. Here you go. Cut there.
I'm going to try it. See what's happening.
So this is what it's supposed to look like.
Yeah, you have to trim all the roots. You see,
I
it's
just wanna
like
make sure
the roots long like this, no good. No feeder roots. But after you cut it back, then feeder roots come out. This one, the roots, you see at the tip, raw, no good.
Where do you get these trees at?
I have chickens, and it's cardboard cloth for my
Not
chicken.
the same is still galvanized. This is rust.
That one rust?
Galvanized. This is galvanized, right?
Yeah, yeah.
You can see it.
It rusts.
It won't rust.
Oh, it won't break. Okay. If it's go.
Even if rust is good, right? Give some iron to the tree.
Right. But it's iron's okay. Copper's bad. Yeah.
What?
Copper's bad.
Copper is bad.
Well, why is copper bad?
It poisons the roots or something. I don't know. What's the problem with copper and the roots? Yep.
You know, the copper is no good for the tree. Even if you want to kill the trees, you use copper wire. You hit it, leave it over there, the tree's gone. Okay. You don't have to drill the holes to the pot. Okay. You want to set this one. You tie the soil. I mean, you tie the net into this.
I don't want it exactly. I don't want to go straight.
No, not that one, Dan. No, don't cut that one.
See?
Because
Don't worry, David, you
This
chop it
way.
in half. Oh, anyway.
Hey, we can split hands. Oh yeah, we're fine.
Cut half the roots, cut half the tree.
Because in the forest, right? So the big one in
Oh,
front
that's
and
what you were
the one in the
going for.
bottom, that's how they create the forest, right?
not very
I thought you were saying we
The
could
one
do
in the
it
front is
later.
big,
It's
and then
fine.
the little one in the bottom. It should be it should be thinner than this. Which are the same size. And then give that feeling of
Yeah, they need to have different
forest.
sizes.
Different sizes, yeah. That's okay.
Is this pot too big for 5? Are we getting 7 in there, or is it
No, 5.
5's good?
We don't have 7.
Well, if we had 7, we'd put 7 in there, but we don't have 7.
Theoretically, if we had 7, would you rather do 7?
This is a pot for 7.
I don't know. I'm
No,
asking.
we're just saying
No,
you
I'm
can put
asking.
more trees.
I'm asking if it's like a. Would it be better with more trees, or is 5 the good number for this size pot? I've never done it before, so.
Odd numbers until 13. Doesn't matter.
Is it
Over
3,
13
5,
is like
7, 9?
you can't count them, so it doesn't matter.
I think there's a word in Japanese, some odd number, it's like death or something, right?
That's
And
4.
4.
Four is a net.
Yeah, that's something good.
Yeah.
Four is a net.
So you never go with 4.
Yeah.
Okay. When we create a forest, we always just have the net on the bottom.
How come?
Okay.
Cut trees down.
First, I'll explain that to you later. And the way he drilled the holes like this, no good. We don't have to. Okay? So,
Yeah, but we have
So
a
you just
scoop.
get wires and put in different positions.
so it's good.
Wait, so I scoop somewhere like that?
Okay, so we have put a net underneath of it. Then tie the net into the pot. Then now we insert some wire for each tree.
This long enough? Too long.
Yeah, that's a good enough. That now, don't take this one too thick. It's
I know,
hot.
I know.
Yes, edit in the one. Now let's trim the roots first.
So you choose the one and then you work around from the first one?
In like the big
No,
pots
I
or
have to
nursery cans, or
see all the sides first. I have to see all the side first, or after I put it in, then I'll trim it back. Okay? So I want to see all the sides first.
This is the tallest one.
All this one. So
And we have can move forward.
Okay. So.
So you got the apex right here.
Yeah.
Right here. Right here.
I hope this. And you change to the other one. I just want to go to the front.
Yeah. And you want the direction move to the right, to your right, right? This one.
Have to go to the.
I know, but this one, not away, right?
The other way, no?
Something like that. Yeah.
Okay. But you have to make sure it's straight.
Straight.
The trunk is straight.
Yeah.
You know.
Okay.
Okay, so you can see which one, where and where.
We can wire a little bit, and then
Okay.
we can seal it.
Well, I have to set which
Yeah.
trees, what position for them.
Yeah. That one over there, quite better.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yes, it's right there.
Okay, you wire it. I ordered it.
No.
Okay, Robert, you ordered
I got
it.
that.
Yeah, okay, that's all right now.
Okay, let it go.
So that's all right now. Okay.
See if I put the base down first. That's what.
So how do you organize the forest? Like what is strategy?
So the forest, you look at the forest, right? So the biggest tree and the tallest tree in front of you, and you create the one further away, is smaller.
Oh really?
The forest, right? You look at the far mountain, right? Like that tree right there in front of you. Look at that, big, and then you go further away, it's smaller, smaller, smaller. So you create the same feeling, like that.
How about the apex? You mentioned about
Same thing. It's just, it had to be an apex. It's just
like
like,
the middle
a mountain.
Okay.
So everything after it finish, it will be like this. Like that.
And then the one in the back is shorter.
Yeah.
Would you do anything in the middle? Or does it say? No, just
It's up to you. It's Ross.
want the distance between the trees to be different.
Like
You
a
want
nice
them all to
park
be
then.
spaced evenly, like a grove.
A little garden gnome.
And to set the forest always triangle. Just like one tree's over here, the other one's over here, the other one's over here, maybe it's over here, maybe it's over here. So always triangle. Okay? Even this one, triangle. This one, triangle. So, why have to be triangle? So this tree not blocked to the other. And try to put the, if we have the tree to make the forest if the straight trunk, that's the perfect one. That's why you see feminine juniper the trunk straight, they select the straight one, look much nicer.
That's why you see so many.
Yeah. So that's why we have try not to block it. Okay?
Even from this side, right? You don't want to put it straight.
No,
No, yeah,
you want it
thank you.
something not to block to the other. Yeah.
Locker rooms.
Get some soy. Rub it.
Once it's all in, do you compact it again or tie it back?
What?
You just it's a one-time tie on the.
No, this one I just said it
Set it.
Oh, okay.
to tie it. Then later on,
Adjust it.
when I organize everything, then we will
Ah,
tie it again.
The same thing when you do repot too. You first time you just hold the tree, and then before you seal it, before you put all the soy in, and then you set it, and then you tie the wire more.
Correct.
Yeah. More soy. And then when you're done with all this, you should put some what is that?
Moss.
Moss, yeah, on top to cover the surface. We have these wood available when you repot them.
What are you doing with that?
You just set them so they don't
Oh,
lean the
But
wrong way.
you take them out before you.
No,
lock
you leave them
everything.
in.
It's not gonna-
It's
it's just-
organic.
Oh, true.
just brought away, yeah.
You guys thinking too much. It doesn't. I don't know. It's very difficult to kill the tree, really.
You keep the olive to get- Tell me you can kill it if you try. Okay. Yeah, salt and pepper, chew flat.
And you're just using those to wedge them in there to straighten everything. Yeah.
And sometimes, like I said, for California, cut the whole piece so you block the dead wood.
Oh, okay.
Because California, you know, it doesn't have root. It just have like dead wood, and,
Right,
and
right.
there's no root at all.
Yeah.
So I use this a lot. And sometimes I put like, I screw to the dead wood.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah. Sometimes before I bury the dead wood, I put lime sulfur on it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so it doesn't rot.
I'll wait on that or on the
On the
tree.
California, you know, dead wood.
Oh, yeah.
The parts that are touching the ground, I mean, you do the whole thing, right?
Like cover, sometimes the whole dead wood is buried under the
Oh,
snow.
wow.
Yeah.
And then the lime sulfur protects it?
Yeah, just like your fencing, right? Those treated wood, they bury them.
Oh, yeah, yeah, right. The lumber.
And that protects from rot?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you see, like sometimes the people have like the night California, and it's a little gap.
Always, I
Lime
see that a
blade
lot.
and then-
Yeah,
you see that?
I
That's
see that
the
a lot.
reason.
Because
That's
they
the
rot
reason.
on the bottom.
People
Yeah.
get eaten all the way, and that's the reason.
Okay.
fact, the California I got recently got like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So one time I got one and David bent the roots so it go under the
Under
network.
the-
So it doesn't have a gap. Yeah.
That's pretty legit.
Get out the peat moss.
And just, he said just grab that anymore.
Yeah, so that it cover get enough water.
You cover the whole thing with it.
Yeah, cover everywhere.
They get the moss over
Everywhere. Here,
everywhere.
pack it in, and then pack it here, so that the soil doesn't wash away.
Okay.
Because it's very thin pot, so you need them as much water as possible. But, and this is Chinese they love water.
Okay.
Yeah.
Water every day. Even when it's like this temperature, do you get still water every day?
No.
No. No, like twice a week maybe? Or
like once a week.
oh, once a week. Okay.
I'll water now if it's dry. Sometimes the rain doesn't get it because it has a big
Look at the
canopy.
soil. If it's dry, then water.
Okay. Forest. The soil is very little, very thin layer. You have to water every day.
Even in the wintertime?
Winter time too, because that's why we have to use a good soil mist. Whenever you water, it's drained out. But you have to water it every day.
I used to get afraid when the rain, because sometimes it doesn't saturate fully. Like if you have a lot of big canopy and it's raining a lot, still
Only top the.
No,
yeah,
it's still dry.
yeah, you might still have dry spots, so I still go up there. And
What do you guys get with moss? Because every time I go to nurseries, they don't have that much moss.
No, this time of the year you go around your neighbor.
Oh, and just take it from okay.
Yeah.
See it from your neighbor's yard.
but I don't buy it. I don't even know where to buy it.
Yeah, I was just asking. Like,
You can buy Roundup dried moss and you can sprinkle it on, but then it looks like grass. It's better to collect it.
You know the other one too. What's the peat moss? The one they sell at the nursery.
Yeah.
You just pack it on there, and after like 6 months, it become like this.
Oh,
They
really?
have two different
Yeah.
kind of moss. One is a water moss.
Yeah.
That's one is a grow moss.
Water moss? Is that like sphagnum moss or peat moss or?
Yeah,
Yeah,
sphagnum moss. But they have the coarse one. The one is fine one.
I think it's a moss that people use for flower. You know, they put on top of the
Oh,
flower
yeah,
pot.
yeah, yeah.
Get that and put it in here.
okay.
Yeah. Or you go dig around, do this, and you pat it in, and whatever way you like.
I just look for the little spots in my house to get scrape it out, like grow again, scrape it out.
Okay.
Small, like a little shallow
Is
trench.
that right?
So,
Yeah. See, I'm in Loma Linda. It's hot there.
put it in there, it looks like it
So
grows.
that's why I never find the moss.
So you got to get the moss to go over all over.
Litter box is fucking.
Yeah, to make sure that
That's like, yeah.
to hold the soil. Otherwise, the soil might be washed
Yeah.
out.
Don't let the soil wash out and expose the root. You don't want that. So you put like here, and you go like this. Right, like that. Keep the soil in.
I go walk
I
around
do
all my
want to
neighbors'
do
homes
that.
today.
eventually the the first 2 3 you let it grow big, so the trunk will be thicker faster. The one in the back you cut them more down, so eventually you see the difference between the trunk. The front 2 are bigger, and then the last one in the back
You could dress it up
smaller because you get less shade, get more shade from the
Maybe
big
like
tree.
Oh, okay. So then, when,
So eventually the trunk will be different,
okay.
differentiated. Yeah.
And it has that. You're talking about the apex. It has that.
Yeah, we have that,
Some
and then
kind of
we have
triangle.
the view, the 3 dimension.
Yeah.
You need to create the 3 dimension. The forest
See,
is
the
all
tree
about
in
3
the back
dimension.
normally is lower. Just like from the distance. Yeah, actually they just like the same size, but from the distance, the closest one is the tallest one. Yeah. Okay, go home. You have to put the moss around. Just save the river. That's all.
I think.
Okay. To make the
Try to put
Trees.
moss on this edge.
Yeah, cover. Make sure the
over
tree doesn't move.
everything.
Yeah, make sure
Yeah,
the tree
make
doesn't
sure
move.
the tree is stable.
Doesn't move.
Yeah. It's
The tree is
okay,
very
but,
shaky.
but try to make sure it's stable. That's,
I think Bob saw it this time.
You guys already tightened it down?
Well, we did, but it's still shaky.
Still.
No, it's only one string. Yeah, very shaky. You don't want that.
Since you have the grid down there, would you ever just do 2 strings per tree? Or is that just like way too much wire?
You can one, you can. Yeah, as long as
This here.
if the tree's big, you might have to anchor 2, 3 different wires to watch every angle. Okay, we always create triangles just like earlier. So this tree not blocked to the other. Just like I said, if the trunk straight is perfect to make the forest. But the trunk has some kind of movement. That's why just like earlier I set the tree in to choose the position first. Then after that I have to take off the wire. I have to see how the flow from the top. It's a little bit tough to make the tree is not straight. So we have to choose the flow, how it's go. Yeah. And in the middle, if possible, we can make some kind of river or something like that. It'll look nicer. And if we put the moss cover all over, that's better. Yeah, also we have to try to create the river like this. So your water's over here. This is the lowest part, so the water can spread it out. If you go over the soil, everything over here, then it's harder to water. Okay, this one is one of 90 to water. And also it's look nice like this too. So yeah, the key is the net on the bottom of the pot to hold the tree easier. Otherwise, a few months later, the trees might be moving around to block, to cross each other. Yeah.
So we have a few shows. So I always mention to everyone, certain trees require the age. They look old. They look, special tree, but like a forest like this, it doesn't have to. It's just an art form of it. You create something like this after everything full, all the leaf develop. You know, you can put it in the show. You don't have to take a lot much time.
Yeah, that's all we can do for today.